Sport in multi-purpose sporting complex. We are here to witness the second game in the Windward Island Secondary School basketball. In the second game, we have Grenada versus St. Vincent, and we are looking at females. Prior to this game, we witnessed Dominica defeating St. Lucia 54 points to 27, and we expect a keen contest between these two teams. So stay tuned as the game is about to start. The officials are now consulting to make sure that everything is okay. And we should witness in a few minutes the start of Windward Island Secondary School female basketball, game 2. Grenada versus St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I'm sure you're hearing the sound in the background. We have supporters from the two teams, the St. Vincent and Grenada, and these guys are already into it. So expect some exciting basketball. Last night at the very said venue, we had the boys playing, and in game 2, Grenada defeated St. Lucia 63 points to 56. And in game 1, we had Dominica defeating St. Vincent 104 points to 43. So once again, welcome to game 2, where we would see female basketball, Grenada versus St. Vincent, and it's Windward Island Secondary School games. These games are held annually, and there is a rotation system. So next year, it is going to move to another island, where we would see, again during the summer, athletes from secondary school, the under 20, competing against each other in basketball, football, athletics, netball, volleyball. And in most instances, both male and female in the sports where the both genders are allowed to compete. So currently we are witnessing the coaches giving final instructions to both teams. I see Grenada team huddled around with their coach, and the St. Vincent team is already on the court. I believe that there might be some official handshakes or greetings from ministry officials. Let's wait and see. But I could tell that the players are anxious. We are also witnessing at the moment a heavy downpour. So outside has cooled down a bit. I can tell it was very hot for the first game. And now we can see the Grenada team is about to line up on the court where they're going to meet and greet each other before we start the game. So for those of us who are in the diaspora or even regionally and in Grenada following the Windward Island Secondary School games, you would see different
Hello, good morning, everybody. And welcome back to the Library Indoor Sporting Facility. We will see our second game in the female division in the Windward Island School Games 2023. Our teams, St. Vincent and the Grenadines and Team Grenada. So now, let's acknowledge the presence of PS Alpha Brown and also the advisor to the Minister of Sports, Honorable Patrick Simmons.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we are currently witnessing the permanent secretary and advisor to the Minister of Sports, Mr. Patrick Simmons, and Mr. Albert Brown, who is the permanent secretary. They are meeting with each player on the court. At this time, as we have this official greeting, I'd just like to highlight the fact that the referees for our game would be Raphael C. Bell. He has a ball in his hand, and Shaman Dominic. And on the officials table, we have Giselle Dominic, Sabrina Sylvester, Nito James, and Oba Clark assisting with the timing and statistics. And as I said, we are witnessing the greetings of the permanent secretary and advisor to the Minister of Sports, meeting each player. And you see some broad smiles, maybe some exchanges between officials and players. So we are here at the Library Sporting Complex for Game 2, where we would witness Grenada competing against St. Vincent. In Game 1, Dominica defeated St. Lucia 54 points to 27. And last night, the men competed. We had two games as well. Dominica defeated St. Vincent on the Grenadines 104 points to 43. And Grenada defeated St. Lucia 63 points to 56. The action continues tomorrow, where we'll see teams coming up against each other again in the men's basketball. We would see Grenada
Thank you, PS
versus Dominica and St. Lucia versus St. Vincent.
For the singing of the national anthem of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Unfortunately, we do not have the music, so we're asking Team St. Vincent and the Grenadines to please assist in the singing of the national anthem. And now, the national anthem of Grenada.
So we witnessed the ministry officials meeting the players. We witnessed the singing of the national anthems of both countries, and Vincent and Grenadines, followed by Grenada. And now the teams are going to greet each other before the action begins. And for those who are not so informed about the Windward Island Secondary School games, it's really an interesting dynamic. Whereas the teams compete for each discipline, each country must select specialist players, a certain number of specialist players. So for example, for men's basketball, the coaches must select 8 specialist basketball players, after which they would have to make up the rest of the roster with players who are representing the country in other sports, for example, soccer or volleyball, to make up that final 12 or 15. So it's not an exact 12 specialist players that you're seeing. You're seeing some specialist players together with players who come from other disciplines. So for example, for women's basketball, you may find that we have specialist players and the remainder of the roster is made up from netball players, because each country is given a maximum number, I think it's 54 athletes that they can fill for the entire secondary school games. So at the moment, the players, starting fives, are receiving the final instructions from the respective coaches. And it's usually an exciting, anxious moment when you're about to start. And I would expect to see a bit of nerves acting up. And most of these athletes are representing their country for the very first time. There was a 3-year break, I think, because of the pandemic. So this is the first year that we are resuming these games. So I believe we have some moisture on the court, and there are a few helpers that are wiping off the spots that are wet before we start. And we are ready to go. So it's Grenada versus St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Game number 2, Windward Island Secondary School Games 2023. Female basketball.
Introducing the starting 5 for Team St. Vincent. Number 4, Zephian Lett. Number 13, Sakwana Duncan. Number 6, Jamelia Alexander. Number 8, Kenisha Welcome. And number 12, Liddell Charles. And now for Team Grenada. Number 3, Maria Jawahir. Number 11, Emma. Number 4, Anya Francis. Number 13, Sienna Dominic.
So currently we have an introduction of the starting 5.
Selena Brown.
The 10 players are on the court, as you can see, and we would start in a few seconds. So it's jump ball, Grenada versus St. Vincent. Grenada plays in dominant green, and St. Vincent plays in dominant yellow. It's jump ball, number 12, of St. Vincent, and number 8 of Grenada is going to do the honors. The game has started, and it's Grenada in possession. Two missed shots, and we have the first infringement or foul. Number 13 of Grenada committed that foul, and it's St. Vincent's inbound. So Grenada is playing a 2-3 zone. That's another missed shot. And Grenada is on transition. Number 3 in possession. So it's a lot of nervousness. We're missing a lot of easy shots. St. Vincent on the attack. And it's a missed shot. So the two teams was going to take a few minutes to settle down. Play the game according to the instructions of the coaches. There's some passing around. Missed shot. And the ball goes outside. St. Vincent's inbound. The scores are still 0-0 with 8:17 left in the first quarter. Rebound Grenada, and they're going to advance. And that's a trip up that the referee did not see. Thankfully, we're playing on a rubber surface, so when these kids fall, they would not incur any injuries. a traveling by St. Vincent, so it's a turnover on post error. And it's going to be Grenada's inbound. The scores are still zeros. It's 7:55 after 2 minutes and 5 seconds. None of these teams have converted. And it's going to be a timeout called by Grenada. I'm sure the coaches would be assessing what has been happening and making some changes, try to settle the players down. The game is a bit rushed at the moment. Now you can see both coaches giving instructions to the players. I can tell it's a lot. It's these games, especially when it's your first time representing your country, most players are very nervous and it takes you a while to settle down. Remember when I played representing Grenada, we did not have the pressure of playing at home. My 2 years we played in St. Lucia and Dominica. And so it's a lot easier when you're playing away from home. When you're at home, there is a pressure of having to do well and the expectations from the crowd and spectators. So after this timeout, I would expect both teams to settle down and to see a more constructive approach to the game. And it's a turnover by Grenada. Missed layup by St. Vincent. Number 3 grabs the loose ball. Grenada is moving to front court. And it's a traveling violation, so it's another turnover. So we are witnessing the Windward Island Secondary School games returning after 3 years. And we are at Grenada Library Multipurpose Center. It's Grenada dominant green with red. St. Vincent dominant yellow with green. Competing in women's basketball. Another missed shot. And Grenada converts its first basket after 3 minutes and 4 seconds. So the scores: Grenada 2, St. Vincent 0. We are in the first quarter. Turnover by St. Vincent. Missed shot by St. Vincent. And it's a lot of missed shots. It's a 3-point attempt, missed. So Grenada is still in possession. St. Vincent making it difficult for Grenada team to pass, and it's a turnover. St. Vincent is attacking. Another missed shot. Number 13 of Grenada grabs the rebound. Turnover, dribbles the ball outside. And we have the first substitution, number 5 and number 10, replacing number 3 and number 13 for Grenada. I can tell you from what I saw this morning, Dominica looks to be the team to beat in the women's basketball. They defeated St. Lucia this morning 54 points to 27. And the ball goes into touch. It's Grenada's inbound. We are in quarter number 1, witnessing game 2 for today, Windward Secondary School basketball. Actually, women's basketball. Grenada competing against St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Ball goes into touch, and again, it's Grenada having a bit of a trouble getting the ball inbound. St. Vincent applying some full court pressure. So it's an inbound pass to Grenada. We've played just about 4 minutes, and the score's 2-0 in favor of Grenada. That's a shot that goes very high on the backboard. Game looking very disorganized at the moment. Very disorganized game. The ball goes into touch. And it's going to be St. Vincent inbound. It's a timeout called by St. Vincent. So, as I was saying, after witnessing game 1 this morning, where Dominica defeated St. Lucia 54 points to 27, it looks as if Dominica would be the team to beat. They were very impressive in how they approached the game and how organized they were. St. Lucia competed well, but Dominica's team was at a different level. We also witnessed the same thing in the men's basketball, where Dominica, really ran through St. Vincent, scoring just over 100 points. So it seems to me as if Dominica is going to be the team to beat. And in our second game last night, which was much closer, Grenada defeated St. Lucia. But currently we are witnessing the second game for today, women's basketball of the Windward Secondary School games, where we have Grenada dominant green with red, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines dominant yellow with green. So it's an inbound to St. Vincent. And it's a shot clock violation. This is an awareness that players would have to develop playing under these conditions where we have shot clocks and electronic clocks, to be aware of it. And you can tell that a lot of these players have not been exposed to playing with shot clocks and, having that awareness. So I'm sure this exposure is going to mean a lot to them and help them to grow and develop their game. So at the moment, it's St. Vincent in possession, looking to get their first basket, and Grenada is making it very difficult for them. And she goes outside of the court, so stepping on the line, so it's a turnover, where we would have St. Vincent applying some pressure and looking to score their first basket. We are 5 minutes and 35 seconds into the first quarter, so we have 4 minutes and 25 seconds remaining. St. Vincent has not been able to score. Grenada has scored one basket. But it's an offensive foul on number 12. Grenada's inbound, and St. Vincent continues to apply that full court pressure because there isn't no... Grenada doesn't have a dominant ball handler. And I'm sure the coach will recognize it's a good shot by number 8 of Grenada. So it's going to be 4 points to 0. Grenada is playing a 2-3 zone. Turnover. Good interception, number 5. 5, and that's a foul. So it's a shooting foul. Number 4 is going to have 2 shots. An opportunity to extend that lead. It's only 4 points, but if she converts, it's going to be extended. We have a substitution on court. Number 7 for St. Vincent is going to replace number 8. Does not convert the first shot. And she converts. So the call was unsportsmanlike foul from behind as the player was going to the basket. So it's 2 shots. And the side pass inbound to Grenada. Number 5 in possession. Strong dribbler with dominant right hand. It misses, gets the rebound. And Grenada misses again. So St. Vincent is in control and looking for the first basket. So it's 3 minutes, 24 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Scores Grenada 5, St. Vincent and Grenadine 0. We are witnessing game 2 of the Windward Secondary School games held in Grenada. And that's a shot clock violation, it seems. I'm not sure what's going on there with the clock. So it's a substitution. Number 2 of Grenada replacing number 11. I think they're sisters. Inbound Grenada. Just on the half line. Number 5 seems to be very aggressive with her dribbling since she came in and looking to attack. So it's going to inbound to Grenada. Number 4 is going to do the honors. Aggressive pass to the middle, missed shot, but that was actually a good play. Oh, number 8 is very aggressive, so she just comes. The ball goes into touch. It's Grenada's inbound pass. Intercepted by number 13 of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Good anticipation. Inbound Grenada. Number 5 passes to number 4. Number 2 is in control. A shot from outside misses. Number 12, long stride down court. Good attempt, misses her layup. Outlet pass to number 8, misses. Another missed shot by Grenada. And I could tell you number 8 is very aggressive. Playing very hard and showing that fight. So we play possession basketball after the jump ball. The possession arrow goes to Grenada. No, it's St. Vincent's inbound. So that possession goes to St. Vincent. If there is another tie-up where we have to indicate jump ball, then Grenada is going to get that possession. So it's St. Vincent on the attack. Grenada playing 2-3 zone. St. Vincent unable to get their first basket. Missed layup. It's Grenada 5, St. Vincent and Grenadines 0. First quarter with 2 minutes and 6 seconds remaining. Number 12 is signaling to her players where she wants them to go. She seems to be the player to organize their offense. And it's a jump ball. Again, another tie-up. So, as I said, this possession is going to go to Grenada. We have a substitution being called. Number 3, number 7 and 6, replacing number 5, number 10, and number 8 of Grenada. So coaches are beginning to rest their main players. And St. Vincent continues to apply pressure on the full court, turnover. Has an opportunity to score, misses. St. Vincent still unable to score. And Grenada unable to get the rebound. So it's the ball goes into touch and it's going to be Grenada's inbound pass. Applying some full court pressure. Grenada having some trouble bringing the ball up court. Another turnover. And when you're, that's one aspect of the game that you have to teach players how to beat the full court press. And when you do not have very good ball handlers, you teach the players to pass the ball up court as quickly as possible. But that's something that you have to drill in your players over and over. So it's 1 minute, 5 seconds left in the first quarter, and it's Grenada 5, St. Vincent and the Grenadines 0. I don't recall in my recent times seeing a game where a team was unable to score in one quarter. So let's hope that St. Vincent can convert and get that scoreboard ticking, and we would see a better second quarter. It could be a case of nerves. Ball goes into touch. It's Grenada's inbound. We have 1 minute and 1 second left in quarter number 1. St. Vincent continues to apply that full court pressure, having recognized that there isn't an exceptionally good ball handler on Grenada's team. And it's an inbound, and it's a missed shot. Grenada is on the attack. And she converts. She has some speed. That's number 4 of Grenada. Seems to be an athlete, very athletic. So it's 7-0 in favor of Grenada. We have 50 seconds remaining in quarter number 1. And it's another missed shot by number 12 of St. Vincent. Inbound pass Grenada. St. Vincent continues to apply full court pressure. And I could hear the Grenada coaches stressing pass instead of dribble pass. So it's foul called by the referee. It's number 6 of Grenada committing that foul on number 12. We have 24 seconds left. In the first quarter, scores are 7 to Grenada, 0 to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And it's a turnover. So we are here witnessing women's basketball of the Windward Island Secondary School Games 2023 version. Grenada versus St. Vincent and Grenadines, and Grenada converts. So that's 9 points. It's quarter number 1 with 18 seconds remaining. St. Vincent playing with dominant yellow with green. Grenada playing dominant green with red on their uniforms. And it's traveling called. So we have 6.3 seconds left on the clock. Quarter number 1, Grenada 9, St. Vincent Grenadines 0. And ladies and gentlemen, it's the end of the first quarter. We are at the Library Sporting Complex witnessing Windward Island Secondary School Games women's basketball, where Grenada is competing against St. Vincent and Grenadines. At the end of the first quarter, we see Grenada having scored 9 points, and St. Vincent and Grenadines having not been able to convert. And as I said, the coaches would be giving them specific instructions. It's been 10 minutes of basketball and we have not seen them score during that 10 minutes. And I'm sure their coach would impress on them the importance of scoring, settling down and scoring, because once they see that ball going to the basket once, I'm sure their confidence is going to go up and they would continue to score afterwards. On the other hand, Grenada must continue to play structured basketball as much as they can and figure out with their coach's instructions how to beat that full court press, because it has slowed them down. It has created some turnovers in the first quarter, and I expect the St. Vincent team to continue to apply that pressure on the Grenada's team. So this morning we witnessed Dominica playing against St. Lucia in game 1 of the women's basketball, and Dominica won 54 points to 27. Yesterday, that's last night, we saw Dominica defeating St. Vincent and the Grenadines, scoring over 100 points, and Grenada, in a closely contested game, defeated St. Lucia. So we are all looking forward to that meeting between Grenada and Dominica in men's basketball. Both teams have won their first game, and so the coaches, I know, would be preparing them for that game, which will be played tomorrow. I'm not sure if that game will be brought live, but I'm telling you, it's going to be a keenly contested game. Over the years, these two teams, Grenada and Dominica, have competed for the championship in basketball, and it continues this year. So we are resuming its second quarter. It's Grenada's inbound, witnessing women's basketball of the Windward Island Secondary School Games, where we have Grenada dominant green with red versus St. Vincent and the Grenadines dominant yellow with green. And St. Vincent is an attack looking to convert for the very first time, and that was close but unable to do so. And it's a shooting foul. The referees are signaling we have 2 free throws coming up, and that's an opportunity for St. Vincent and the Grenadines to convert. No pressure. It's free throws, and so I would expect her, number 12, to convert. So it's the second quarter. We just started, 9 minutes 35 seconds remaining, and Grenada has scored 9 points and Vincent has yet to convert. Number 12 is on the free throw line, and she misses the first one. She has an opportunity to score, second chance. One shot. And she misses, so was unable to convert. So it's going to be inbound to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Grenada 9, St. Vincent and the Grenadines 0. We are in the second quarter. It's a turnover by number 12. The ball goes to Grenada. And probably, it's going to take a while. Some players have never played on this surface. The ball doesn't come up that quickly. It's not a very aggressive surface. It's a rubber. Grenada converts. So it's going to be 11 points to 0. If you're accustomed playing on concrete or the wood surfaces, then you'd have to adjust on this surface. The ball is a bit dead, and so you'd have to apply extra force when dribbling, so it comes up at the rate at which you would want it. And that's a turnover. It's number 8 of Grenada, and she misses, but we have a rebound. Another opportunity by Grenada, and she converts. So Grenada is settling down and seems to be scoring more now. It's 13 points to 0. Turnover by St. Vincent on the Grenadine. And Grenada is going to advance, still at the backcourt. And she converts again. That's number 8, I think. Going in confidence is 15-0. St. Vincent still looking for their first basket. And she converts finally. And that's a good sign because that's going to motivate them. And it's a turnover by Grenada. So it's 15-2. Grenada continues to turn the ball over in the backcourt. Another turnover by Grenada. The coaches would not be happy with that. So it's jump ball. It's possession St. Vincent and the Grenadines. However, it's a timeout called on the court by the Grenadiers coach. He would not be happy with the number of turnovers in the backcourt. Spacing is really bad. With the full court press, and they're having a difficulty in bringing that ball up. Again, as I said, because they're not dominant or strong ball handlers on the team, the coaches must emphasize the importance of correct positioning and spacing to pass the ball up court against the full court press. On the other hand, St. Vincent needs to convert on the turnovers because they're getting a lot of opportunities, but they are not capitalizing on those, and so as a result they've fallen behind. Grenada enjoys a 13-point lead with 7 minutes 14 seconds left on the clock, and we are in the second quarter. The supporters, as the other athletes from Grenada team, continues to provide us with drum-like songs from a barrel and bottles, and that's usually the atmosphere whenever the Windward secondary school game goes to a specific country, wherever it may be. If it's St. Vincent and the Grenadines, St. Lucia, Dominica, or Grenada, you would find that atmosphere at the games, whatever games it is. If it's netball or volleyball or soccer, netball, basketball, these athletes are really into it, providing us with this sort of vibrant songs. And it's Grenada's team on the attack in the front court, and she shoots and scores. So she has made about 3 or 4 shots. It's 17-2 in favor of Grenada. We are in the second quarter and with 6 minutes, 53 seconds left. It's inbound to Grenada. Again, it's number 8, looking to score, misses this time. It's a shot from outside, misses. Inbound, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. With 6.5 minutes remaining in the second quarter, it's a long pass up court. Number 8 continues to be aggressive, and that's an aggressive play that she would be penalized for that. I saw some excessive swinging of her arms. So it's a call, it's offensive foul because the defenders were close on her. She needs to control that because that could cause some harm to the other players. So the referees are consulting, and I'm not sure if it's going to be upgraded to an unsportsmanlike foul versus a normal foul. So let's see what happens. So Grenada attacks and misses her layup. Rebound again, and it's number 8 who continues to score. It's 19-2 in favor of Grenada with 6 minutes, 10 seconds remaining. Grenada plays in dominant green with red, and Vincent and the Grenadines dominant yellow with green. And we are in the second quarter witnessing Windward Island Secondary School games, women's basketball. The 4 islands compete against each other, men and women's basketball, men and women's volleyball, netball. We have men's soccer, and we have athletics. Grenada won the athletics on Saturday, which was the opening. And these 4 islands would continue to compete against each other during the week until Saturday, which will be the final day of competition. So there was some tugging on the shirt. And you've been seeing a lot of that recently in sport, especially in soccer. And from what I saw last night, it's beginning to creep into basketball as well, and the referees would need to continue to look for it. The Grenada versus St. Vincent. And it's a shot, and she converts. Number 11 converts for Grenada, so it's 21 points. Grenada, 2 to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. It's a turnover. Grenada. A bit of a scuffle here. Another missed shot by Grenada. And St. Vincent seeming very difficult, having some difficulties getting the rebounds. Good shot, number 11 converts, so it's 23-2 with 4 minutes, 55 seconds left, and it's another turnover. Missed shot, but rebound and put back by number 8. And St. Vincent looking very disorganized now. I'm sure they are discouraged by the fact that they're not scoring. Because in basketball, you want to be scoring. It's a exciting game. Scoring adds to the excitement, gets the crowd into it. And St. Vincent converts. Number 12. And she is big. I think, if the coaches can figure out how to use her, number 12 of St. Vincent, she could create some challenge for Grenada team that's not so big. So let's see what strategies are going to be used. We are now just past midway of the second quarter. Grenada versus St. Vincent and the Grenadines at the Library Multipurpose Center, where Grenada is way ahead by 21 points with a score of 25 and St. Vincent 4. So I can see both coaches for the Grenada team giving instructions. The St. Vincent team seems to be rehydrating themselves, so possibly a bit tired. Some of these athletes may have played netball yesterday, I think, and so maybe a bit tired or drained. And so the use of your players becomes an important factor here. How do you rotate your players as the game progresses, as the tournament progresses? Because as it progresses, this is the third day of competition, and some athletes would compete in more than one discipline. So possession goes to Grenada. 25-4 is the score with 4 minutes 29 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And it's a good layup. She converts number 10. So it's 27-4 in favor of Grenada. Second quarter. A bit of a trip up at the halfway, but she's okay, number 7 of Grenada. The game continues. It's inbound Grenada. Number 6 in possession. Number 6 in possession, passes. Oh, there's a turnover, yes. Tossing for the ball. St. Vincent has gained possession, looking to score their third basket. And it's a good shot, number 6. So it's 27-6. They've gained in confidence. So another turnover. Another opportunity for St. Vincent to convert. Grenada attacks, passes, a layup, and misses. So St. Vincent in possession and looking to score their fourth basket. It's 6 points to 27. As I said, number 12 is a tall player. She should be able to create some challenges for Grenada. So the ball goes into touch. It's St. Vincent's inbound with exactly 3 minutes remaining in the second quarter. It's 27-6 in favor of Grenada. Grenada plays with dominant green with red. And St. Vincent converts. So they continue to improve with their scoring. It's 8 points. They did not score at the first quarter. So number 11 of Grenada is looking to attack, and it's an unforced error. Miscommunication between the players. One of the challenges that you face with preparing these teams is that athletes have to be preparing for more than one discipline. And St. Vincent scores, so it's 10 points. They continue to show that full court press. Grenada continues to experience difficulty with beating that press. And it's another turnover. St. Vincent possession. Shot from outside. The ball goes into touch. So we have number 4 and number 9 replacing number 7 and number 11 of Grenada. And they're really covering that little guard. So she's having a lot of difficulty, and I believe Grenada team needs to position more players, especially one player on each of the sidelines to create outlet passes for the Grenada team, because they're having difficulty with bringing that ball up court. And so both players, that's number 4 and number 6, number 5 of number 4 of Grenada, number 5 of St. Vincent, will receive a warning from the referees. It's going to be inbound to St. Vincent and the Grenadians. Turnover, advanced by Grenada. And Grenada converts. So it's 29-10 with 1 minute 35 seconds left in the second quarter. Double team by Grenada creates a difficult passing lane, so taken away so that player could not complete a pass. Rebound Grenada, stolen by St. Vincent, and it's a missed shot by St. Vincent and fouled, wrapping around the player. That's not allowed. The number 12 fouls. She's not too happy, maybe a bit tired. She's been on the court for the entire first quarter and second quarter. I'm seeing a lot of pushing at times. I'm not sure why these athletes are doing that, but the referees will need to tighten that up. They do not want to cause any harm to players. So it's St. Vincent on the attack. With 1 minute left in this second quarter. A missed shot. Ball goes into touch. It's going to be St. Vincent's pass, inbound pass. They have an opportunity to convert. They scored 10 points this quarter. And it's a foul, shooting foul. Fouling the shooter. So it's not foul on number 3 of Grenada. St. Vincent would have 2 free throws. We have 54 seconds left in the second quarter. So we have seen some improvement from St. Vincent. They were able to convert 5 baskets, 10 points in this quarter after not scoring in the entire first quarter. And they are playing with more energy. As I said, once you start scoring, your confidence goes up and you're motivated to play. So Grenada would have to respond, even though they enjoyed a 19-point lead. We still have an entire 20 minutes to play in the second half. And I'm sure St. Vincent would give it their all during that period. So it's Grenada's attacking and turning the ball over again. It's a foul, and again it's on her way to shooting. It's a layup, and it's a foul on the layup, so she's going to have 2 free throws. Number 6 of St. Vincent and Grenadines on the line and giving her team an opportunity to cut into that lead. Grenada enjoys a 19-point lead at the moment. We are coming towards the end of the second quarter. And she converts, so that's 11. And she will look to convert to put into that lead, and Grenada would respond, I hope, to that full court press second half. It continues to create challenges. I would hope St. Vincent continues to convert so that the game gets more competitive. Grenada is enjoying a 18-point lead at the moment with 41.2 seconds left on the clock, and we're going to be having a 10 to 15 minute break at halftime. It's a foul on number 10. Yeah. St. Vincent would have 2 free throws. So Grenada has been fouling a lot there. That was a 6-team foul, so St. Vincent would enjoy that opportunity every time Grenada fouls and where they can convert to 2 free throws, because they're now in the bonus. And she does not convert her first free throw, so a missed opportunity. And as we observe the FIBA rules, players are not allowed to exchange their spots on the lane when a player is shooting free throws. Turnover. I'm not sure what happened there, but I noticed that the clock was running even after the whistle went off. So that was an error because the shot clock did not reset. And so the referees are sorting it out. So we are waiting the decision of the referee in terms of possession. We're not sure who's going to be. They have not signaled. So it looks as if it's Grenada's inbound. So it's the end of the second quarter. It's halftime. Grenada 29, St. Vincent Grenadines 11. We are going to be taking a 10 to 15 minute break, after which we'll resume for the start of the third quarter. So thank you very much for tuning in as we are going to be witnessing the players refreshing themselves and getting ready for the second half. We resume in 10-15 minutes. Thank you.
share the game in. Yeah. On the ruling over him. Somebody else's decision and making a nonsense and then we can do that. Appreciating 2 out of 10. Appreciating this cold. Even though I'm just can't play more, you can't. Yes, it's cold. Sorry, that's it. You are feeling real cold. Hey, that's a stop that. You are free to pull. I have to stop that. Then they get no goal. 2 points and 2 plays to see. I'm complaining about all them and the call. What I'm complaining about. And the overruling one another call and everything. No, don't do that. Then the game no good. Sorry, I'm the first. You understand that? Watch again. I want to see that the news and the reaction. You understand the island back? I'm not really back, but this is yeah. You understand? Bias in the judgment. And yes, that's what we're talking about watching the ball. It has a very good team. But the education is good. So, that said, you also start up actually and watch the ball. And then somebody knows how to put it up. And then you want to put it up. You say, what? I will not come. You can't do that. I think remember the command. So we need them for a long period of time. And
they like the future of the sport, huh?
Exactly. Exactly. Look at them there. Look at them. I think it's a good sport. What? Basketball. I'm not playing. All these guys play Euro and dances.
I played this secondary school. And they
drop it. No. I have to call my child and tell her, I have a very representative basketball team. Neither has a security. All the people are the job, let them play. Let them play. See that? You have to bear in mind, these are the face of the sports ministry.
And especially they competed in the secondary school, you can't do. They need to pick up your other. Yeah, they need to pick up your other.
That's the
Jasper down the team recently.
Jasper
They more of players than I was training how to go to. Yeah, John and I was talking about that.
John and myself,
I was saying that last time when I was going up with Nature, actually, what I noticed happening whenever I Okay, so we are back. We are about to witness the start of second half. Grenada is inbound. The score is 29-11. Missed shot, and it's going to be picked up by St. Vincent. Number 12. And she converts. Good layup. So as I said, the St. Vincent team is growing in confidence, and you could tell by the way they are playing. They're converting more. It's a turnover by Grenada. Number 12 again, and she converts again. So now she steps on court from the live possession, and so that's a turnover. So the scores are Grenada 29, St. Vincent and Grenadines 15. St. Vincent playing with dominant yellow with green, whereas Grenada is playing with dominant green with red. We are in the third quarter, and it's just witnessed the start. It's 9:19 remaining in that quarter with Grenada 29, St. Vincent and Grenadines 15. Rebound by Grenada. Pass up court. And two missed shot. Just 1 second on the shot clock, and that's a turnover. So St. Vincent has cut into the lead. It's now down to 14. And we could see a close game if they continue to convert. The Grenada scoring has slowed up quite a bit. Missed shot by St. Vincent. She tries again but misses again. Rebound. And there's a tussle for it. Seems to be some tempers flaring on the court. Possession. Arrow goes to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Playing with dominant yellow. Playing able to convert. Not being able to convert, so it's a turnover. Another turnover. Grenada having so much trouble getting past that full court pressure. St. Vincent playing with more confidence. It's 29 to 15. Another missed shot. Another turnover by Grenada. And St. Vincent converts. So the score is 29-17. It's a 12-point difference. Timeout goes to Grenada, but they shouldn't have a timeout. It's a live possession, live ball. You should not be able to get a timeout at this point. You're only allowed timeouts after you score within the last 2 minutes of the last quarter. So that's an error on the officials' part, and they need to correct that. Coaches would call for timeout when there's a need to, but as an official, you'd have to remind coaches when the timeout is available is on the inbound when it's a dead ball. So that's sideline inbounds, not after the team would have converted. I'm sure that would be corrected. I could see a lot of consultations occurring. So St. Vincent and the Grenadines, they have cut into the lead. It's now a 12-point game with 7 minutes and 42 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Grenada would have to respond if they would want to enjoy that comfortable position they're in. And they have been plagued by the turnovers in the backcourt. And when that happens, we all know turning that ball over in the backcourt usually leads to a high conversion rate for the other team. So let's see how they're going to respond. The full court press continues to be the Achilles heel of the Grenada team, and I'm sure that the coaches would take note of that and do some work before the next game, because the other teams would be looking on to determine how best they can approach teams when they play. So some level of scouting occurs. So Grenada has an opportunity, and they score finally in the third quarter after 2 minutes and 40 seconds. They've converted. So St. Vincent is going to attack. Grenada continues to play the 2-3 zone. It's a long shot, rebounded by Grenada, outlet pass, and she's going to attack number 4. Overrunning the ball, takes a long shot. It's another shot, missed again. And the ball is thrown away, so that's a turnover. She was a bit off balance and trying to get rid of it before she traveled. You got to see that she's enjoying it. Even though she made a mistake, she was smiling, understanding what she was trying to do. So rebound by St. Vincent and taken away by Grenada, but there's a missed shot. Another missed shot, missed opportunity. Grenada tries again and scores this time. So it's 33-17. The lead is back up to 16. Fouled by number 13 of Grenada. It's a blocking foul. Grenada is going to make some changes. It's number 7 and number 2. They're going to replace number 11 and number 8. And I think it's a timeout as well. So St. Vincent and the Grenadines have called a timeout. Coaches are going to talk about it, what strategies they're going to continue using, how can they cut into the lead. Grenada is going to be talking about how we can successfully beat the press. It continues to be a major issue of the Grenada team, not being able to get that ball to the front court, and the coaches will have to work on positioning and spacing rather than dribbling the ball up court, because the St. Vincent players are crowding them, double teaming, triple teaming at time, and there are no available outlets. So it tells me that the preparation for that has not been adequate. I do know the challenges that exist with preparing a team for the secondary school games, where athletes play more than one sport, and you may just have 5 or 6 athletes at times because they have to be involved in other training sessions, and as a result, it can be very difficult to have the entire team, for full training. So let's see what happens here. And as we move to other games, it's the first game for the women, and an earlier game today we had Dominica defeating St. Lucia 54 points to 27. Grenada is competing with St. Vincent and Grenadines. It's 33-17. And we are approaching the halfway mark at the third quarter with 5 minutes, 59 seconds remaining. Another turnover, so the full court press continues to create a lot of issues. It's a good pass, and she converts. So Grenada converts. (35-17). The lead has gone back up to 17. Well, just about 18 now. That's a shot that's missed. Outlet. And miscommunication between 2 players from St. Vincent, so the ball goes into touch as Grenada's pass. On the baseline. Missed layup. Ripped away by Grenada. Ball almost goes into touch, and Vincent keeps it alive. And number 12 is going to attack. And there's a bit of a tie up there, but the ball goes into touch, and it's going to be St. Vincent inbound. So the music has started, the drumming, the beating of drums. I think these guys were on a bit of a break having their lunch. So I think they're re-energized themselves, and the drums have started again. It's dying out now, so I'm not sure what's happening there. So the atmosphere has calmed down. It's very quiet at the moment, with Grenada enjoying an 18-point lead, 35-17. Although they're having quite a lot of trouble advancing that ball to the front court, lots of turnovers. And it's a good pass across court. Another turnover. Number 12, so that's a foul, number 3. And St. Vincent players seem to be hurt. Some substitutions occurring as well. Number 8 and number 5 replaces number 3 and number 13 of Grenada. Number 12 of St. Vincent is on the floor. She may need some attention. Rather slow in getting up. So she's up. Seems to be okay now. Could be taking a bit of a rest as well. But she has been playing for the entire game, so she must be getting tired at this point. So the drumming have restarted. They're ready to go again after having their lunch. It's 4 minutes, 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Grenada 35, St. Vincent's and the Grenadines 17. It's a good shot by number 6. Converts. It's 35-19. And it's a successful layup. So it's and one. She converts the layup and gets fouled. The score is 21-35. She's gonna be rewarded with 1 free throw to make it a 3-point play if she converts. That was the original 3-point play before we introduced the 3-point line to the game. So number 12 is on the line. She has 1 free throw, misses, but gets her own rebound, misses again. We have some ice and water on the floor. I'm not sure where that came from, maybe from the crowd. So we're going to be delayed for a few seconds as the court gets cleaned up. All right, so we're going to resume now. It's third quarter. 2 teams doing battle here, Grenada versus St. Vincent and the Grenadines. It's a Windward Islands secondary school game, so the women's basketball. The score is 35-21. St. Vincent and the Grenadines have cut into the lead again with a mini run. 4 points, and they're going to attack, look to score, cut further into the lead, cut it to 12 or possibly 11. That's a foul on Grenada. Number 2 of Grenada fouling, and so it's going to sideline inbound to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Number 6 is going to shoot. And she converts. So it's 23-35. Another turnover by Grenada. And she converts again. Converts with 39-25, 2:45 left in the third quarter. Grenada continues to attack. Some changes have been made. Number 6 of Grenada replaces number 4. Number 8 of St. Vincent goes out. Number 4 came in as well. Another change for Grenada. Number 3 replaces number 2. 37-25 in favor of Grenada, 12-point lead. A bit of a tussle, and that's a foul. Number 6, aggressive to the ball. Running over number 13 of St. Vincent. And of course, the referee would not allow that play to pass, so the foul, sideline inbound to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And they're already in a bonus, so St. Vincent would enjoy free throws every time there's a foul. Well, that was the 5th foul, so they're not into the bonus as yet. They would be on the next foul. Another turnover. So both groups of spectators are now into it, and Vincent has got into the lead. So their spectators are now chanting their players on. Oh, it's a shot clock violation. It's going to possession to Grenada. A 3-point shot, and she scores a 3-point shot. So that's the first 3-point of the game. Scored by number 3 of Grenada. Another 3-point attempt by St. Vincent. Rebound Grenada. Gonna look to advance it. 3 players of Grenada, and she scores. It's 42-25. The lead have ballooned up to 17 again. Grenada on a small 5-0 run. So missed 3-point attempt. Body check there. Let's see what the call is going to be. Game is getting a bit more physical now. It's an unsportsmanlike foul as signaled by the lead official. We have 22 seconds. 22.9 seconds left in the third quarter. He converts. He has 2 shots. 43-25 is the current score. The second shot misses it, so it's going to be an inbound at the half line to Grenada. The lead has gone back up to 18. Grenada converts again. It's 10.5 seconds left in the third quarter. It's an over 20-point lead. At the end of the third quarter. So it's the final period coming in 2 minutes, where we're gonna have Grenada St. Vincent competing. The final 10 minutes. I'm sure the coaches will be looking to get the very best out of their players for the final period. St. Vincent would be asking their players to somehow dig deep into their reserves and cut into the lead to give themselves a fighting chance. Grenada coaches would be asking their players to continue to score, defend well, and to maintain that comfortable lead. The referees are currently checking with the table officials to ensure that their information is correct. Usually there's a quick check, the scores on the table with the scores on the electronic scoreboard, so that discrepancies would be minimized during the last quarter. And so you find that that's a normal practice where everything is being checked at during periods to ensure that we are on ball with it. So that's what's happening now. The clock is quickly running down. That 2 minutes goes quickly. We have 45 seconds and we're going to resume shortly. Start of the last quarter, Grenada 45, St. Vincent 25. It's a turnover. A bit of scuffle there, and Grenada has possession. Bad pass, it's a turnover. So it looks as if there's going to be a technical foul on number 12. It's one shot on a side pass for this technical foul. Well, couple of missed shots. The ball bounces to Grenada, misses again. And that's a converts. 48-25. Grenada leading by 23 points. We are witnessing the William Island Secondary School games, women basketball, where Grenada dominant green with red is playing coming up against St. Vincent dominant yellow with green. In the second of the two games we had today, first game we witnessed Dominica defeating St. Lucia 54 points to 27. And in this one, fourth quarter, 8:43 left. Grenada 48, St. Vincent 25. So direct pass, missed opportunity, another missed opportunity, another missed opportunity. So that's 3 opportunities. And she converts number 10. So it's 50 points to 25. Ball goes into touch, so it's Grenada's inbound. Players looking a bit tired now. Another successful shot. Timeout St. Vincent. The lead has gone to 27 with 7:45 left in the fourth quarter. I could tell you guys, the supporting athletes on the opposite side of this court are really having fun. Grenada continues to drum. They're beating on a drum with bottles and dancing. St. Vincent a little bit quieter at the moment. Could be that they realize it's going to be an uphill climb for their team to win this game. So the Grenadians continue to drum on that barrel with bottles. And this is the atmosphere that we witness in all of the games, whether it's basketball or netball, volleyball, soccer. The supporting athletes would come and they would just enjoy the experience, giving full support to their country and to their teammates. Some of them may be schoolmates. They know each other from their country, and so that level of support is always very, very high once we are in a Windward secondary school games. So it's 7:45 left on the clock, and we're in the last quarter. It's inbound to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Number 12, dominant right hand, biggest player on the court. So I'm not sure what have happened there because number 12 apparently was hit and the referee did not make the call, so she just dropped the ball. Inbound St. Vincent. It's a foul. Unsportsmanlike foul. Number 10. St. Vincent is going to have 2 shots and an inbound pass. If she misses her first free throw, she'll have another opportunity. This is the second one. There was no need to rebound because with the unsportsmanlike foul, there's 2 shots and a side pass. St. Vincent is going to attack at this time. Advances to the front court, layups, misses. The loose ball chased down by the St. Vincent number 4. Number 12 receives the pass, misses it from the free throw line. And there's a tussle for the ball still and a foul on number 12 by number 5 of Grenada. Hit in the hand, so it's going to be side pass. Team fouls are still at 2 for Grenada and 2 for St. Vincent, so both teams are out of the bonus. Missed layup, rebound by Grenada, missed layup, missed another, so that's 3 opportunities. Missed by Grenada. Substitution, Grenada and St. Vincent number 6 replaces number 4 and number 2 replaces number 5. We have 6:21 left on the clock. It's a traveling. Went up for a jump shot. Felt that she was going to get blocked and then came down. So it's traveling violation. St. Vincent continues to play despite that they're behind by 27 points. They're still looking to score. So it's inbound. St. Vincent. We're just approaching the halfway mark of the last quarter. It's 5:46 left in the last quarter of this game. The 3-point shot is short. Steal by number 12, misses, rebound, and the ball goes into touch. Full court pressure again. Grenada advances to the front court. She's gonna try a 3-point shot and she misses. Got fouled. So she's gonna have 3 shots. Some changes have been made. Number 9 of Grenada replaces number 10. Number 8 on the free throw line. Misses her first attempt. Has 2 more attempts. This is a second. And she makes the third. (53-25). 5 minutes left. The last quarter. We're witnessing women's basketball. Winward Island Secondary School Games 2023. Grenada versus St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Inbound Grenada plays with green, dominant green and red. St. Vincent and the Grenadines plays with yellow, dominant yellow with green and some blue. Sideline inbound to Grenada. It's a foul, shooting foul. Number 9 of Grenada is gonna be shooting 2 free throws. And one player of St. Vincent have just fouled out. It looks like number 12. So she's gonna have to sit on the bench. She fouled out. Have her replacement. Number 12 is going to be replaced by number 4. .440 left on the clock. Another missed free throw. Number 10 grabs the rebound and converts. Substitution Grenada. Number 4 and 5 will replace number 3 and number 2. So we have 2 guards replacing 2 guards. That's a foul. So Someone is hurt on the court. We have some contact. The referees did not catch that one. So one of the St. Vincent players is down and needs to be attended to. I'm not sure where she got hurt, but she is still down. We're going to have a slight delay. Yeah, he's down. Apparently got hit at the back. And she would have to receive some attention. So she's up and walking. The game is going to resume 55-25 with 4:25 left on the clock. Some missed shot. Shot clock violation. It's going to be possession to Grenada. We have a traveling violation. Long pass up court, number 7 lays up and scores. 57-25. Scores very similar to this morning's game where we saw Dominica defeating St. Lucia 54-27. And we look forward to the matchup between Grenada and Dominica. The two teams at the end of today would have won their first game. Grenada currently enjoying a 32-point lead with 3:35 left on the clock. Kickball, number 10. It's a turnover. .306 left. And so we're winding down. They're pretty much just going through the motions now. Grenada having a 30-point lead. And that's a 3-pointer by St. Vincent, number 13. And she's all smiles with that shot. So the scores are 59-28 in favor of Grenada to the 31-point lead. And considering the fact that St. Vincent did not score in the first quarter, I think they played reasonably well for the last 3 quarters. That's a foul. It's gonna be 2 shots. Number 7. Missed for shot. We're gonna have a second shot, and she converts. So it's 60-28. Currently enjoying a 32-point lead. Long pass up court. Another missed shot by Grenada. And number 10 converts. The substitution, number 11 for number 10. Three-point attempt, and she misses everything. It's gonna be inbound to Grenada. It's a traveling. Good shot by Grenada. Scores again, number 11. 64-28. There's a shot clock violation. Grenada. Woo! That was a push off that the referees missed. Yeah, number 11, he got it. Yeah, it was offensive foul. Using out of hand to create an advantage. Inbound St. Vincent, number 5 passes to number 6. The 3-point attempt. Misses. St. Vincent on the Grenada's inbound pass. play? Do they have to play? Anyway, there seems to be some confusion here. Whether or not the game should continue playing or it should be a shot clock violation. We're gonna sort it out. Inbound Grenada. 32.6 seconds left. Long pass to the front court. Ball goes into touch. St. Vincent inbound. .4 seconds left. And it's the end of the game. You can hear the cheers from the Grenadian supporters. 64 points to 28 at the end of the final whistle. So Grenada has won. Dominica has won this morning. 54-27. Grenada has won 64-28. So we expect a really competitive matchup between Grenada and Dominica. And that winner of that game, I think, would determine the winner of the women's part of the Windward Island Secondary School basketball. So I'm sure all the players are quite happy. It's been a long morning into the afternoon. Officials are happy. It's pretty warm in here. And so as we shut down now, I could tell the players are just greeting and meeting each other, shaking hands in the spirit of sport, making sure that we are friends even after we have competed. And so at this point, we want to thank everyone for tuning in to 2023 version of the Windward Island Secondary School Games. We just witnessed Grenada versus St. Vincent women's basketball, where Grenada won 64 points to 28. Thank you, and I would be out from now.